The icy cold of January is about to get defrosted with a bunch of nostalgia. This week's new releases feature all sorts of retro-inspired games, cutesy creatures, and a bit of anime. Let's get to it. Nintendo is taking another step into the mobile gaming world with Fire Emblem Heroes. The Tactics series has been shrunk down to run on your smartphone, but the rock, paper, scissors style combat is still fully intact. This time around, you play as a summoner who must save the kingdom of Asker from being conquered. And to do this, you'll have to summon heroes from all across the Fire Emblem universe. That means you'll be commanding characters from last year's Fire Emblem Fates all the way back to the original NES release. Fire Emblem Heroes comes to iOS and Android on Thursday, February 2nd. Double Dragon 4 is not the fourth game in the series, but that's not the important part. What you need to know is that it picks up after Double Dragon 2 and sees Billy and Jimmy beating up a bunch of new enemies. Maybe those street thugs are just misunderstood. In any case, you can totally play through the whole thing with a friend. Beyond the story, you can fight your way through tower mode by taking on waves of enemies, or turn co-op into competition with the new duel mode. Double Dragon 4 blasts its way onto PS4 on January 29th and onto PC on the 30th. We have a review on the way too, so be sure to check back later if you're not sure about picking it up. If you prefer to let monsters do the fighting for you, then you might be into Digimon World Next Order. The latest in the digital monster series sees you raising 2 Digimon at once, which means twice the training and combat strategies. They can fight on their own or listen to any commands you give during battle, which never seems to work with my cat. You can play as either a male or female student, and you'll run into over 200 Digimon that can be recruited into joining and expanding your village. Digimon World Next Order was released on the Vita in Japan last year, but it's coming stateside to the PS4 on January 31st. Are you feeling nostalgic for the good old-fashioned Game Boy? Warlock's Tower has got you covered, but don't let the cutesy tile set fool you. This puzzle game is not easy. Every step taken is one life lost, which means you have a limited number of moves to get through over 100 rooms. They're filled with zombies, slimes, conveyor belts, blocks, and all sorts of things that just want to get in your way. Luckily, you can play tag team style with a buddy, so at least you'll get a breather between puzzles. Warlock's Tower comes to PC on January 31st. Speaking of cutesy games, Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World is being shrunk down for the 3DS. The portable port has everything from the Wii U game, plus new features like Poochy Dash Mode, secret Poochy Pups, and a scrapbook theater. You can still tap a Yoshi amiibo to play as double Yoshi in the game, but the new Yarn Poochy amiibo also adds new features. Tap it in any main level and Yoshi will ride his adorable dog. Tap it in one of the bonus Poochy stages to play in time attack mode. If you're in the mood for a super cute platformer, check out Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World when it hits 3DS on February 3rd. And those are the big games we'll be playing this week. As always, remember that release dates are based on retailer listings and are subject to change. And don't forget to subscribe to keep up with all the hottest new releases every week. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.